All I gotta say is, I ain't got time for this shit. I'm gonna do so much in my life, Candy. Hey guys, welcome back to the Hey guys, welcome back to the King Cain Way TV. It's me, King Cain, and I'm here today to give you guys a review over the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 12, episode 19. So the season is moving on up. It's moving, it's grooving, it's doing what the fuck it needs to do. We're finally getting some action because honestly, guys, this season has been quite boring. However, I'm here for the last couple of episodes. I really am. If this is your first time tuning in to the KingCainWayTV, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Tell everybody you know, tell all your co-workers, you know, the nigga you're fucking on, the bitch you're knocking down, whatever. Tell them to come on over. I'm not asking you to watch, but you can listen, okay? You hoes can listen, okay? Period. So, anywho, moving on. We pick up with Nene versus Ken. They're still arguing. They're still beefing. Nene's still cussing this hoe out. You know, Kenya's trying to get her words in. I just think it's so funny how Nene is calling Kenya dry pussy. You know, that's something Kenya has complained about in the past. Just how, you know, she wants sex, she wants sex, she wants sex. Mark ain't giving it to her because your pussy dry. Don't nobody want no sour, dry puss. So, read on, Nene, read on. I kind of feel like, Ken, girl, shut the hell up. You know, when you pulled Kim Fields' chair from underneath her trying to be a bully, that was low down and gutter. That was trashy. That wasn't right. That wasn't cool. Like, I will say this for the 1,000th time. You cannot get mad at somebody who does something after you done did it, bitch. Whatever you gonna do, ho, I'm gonna do. Which brings me to, there's certain YouTubers, you know, that were fans, now they're foes. You know, please don't make me drag, because I will. Please do not. Anyways, moving on. I just thought that was just crazy that she's calling this gutter behavior, and then Cynthia over here talking about, oh my God, even for Nene, this is just the low, and girl, shut the fuck up. All y'all done did low down, dirty things, period. Next we get into a little bit of spit gate. First of all, Nene didn't even fucking spit on this bitch. This bitch throwing on every goddamn, and don't get it wrong, I'm totally not team Nene. I'm not team any of them, you know. I'm just saying, like, Kenya, you have been a mean, evil bitch all of these years. Like, it's just your karma, and you have to take it, and you have to deal with it, and that's just what it is, like, real shit. I feel like Nene was just, like, doing her mouth like that, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, what's good for the geese is good for the gander. Both of y'all do mean, evil things, so, I don't know, handle up on it. That's how I really just feel about it. The argument was very petty, and I just kind of feel like, oh well, about the whole situation. Like, I don't even care. And then, you know, Kenya, she finally speaks out to Nene and lets Nene know that she was just so hurt that she called her daughter a buffalo. So Nene received it, and she's just like, girl, I didn't call your motherfucking child a buffalo, bitch. I was calling you fat. I would never talk about the babies, nobody's kids. Like, that's not what I do. And I feel like Kenya knows that. I feel like Nene been on this show all these years. We ain't never seen Nene go in on nobody's child unless the child come for them. When the child is grown, how Brielle did with Roachgate, and then you know, Nene did what she did and handled up on her ass that way since her mama didn't. So again, we don't see Nene do all this mean, crazy stuff. Like, so it's like at some point, it's like, is it real or is it not? You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, that's just really how I feel. You know? Let me move this down real quick. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, so let me just take it back a little bit. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, and so that's that. Spit gay. Yeah, the bitch didn't even spin. My whole thing is, Nene said, girl, I'm sorry. You thought I was talking about you, calling you fat, and I'm sorry, but I would never talk about your child. Kenya was acting like she didn't want to receive it. Everybody trying to tell the bitch, listen, She's saying sorry. Either we're gonna get it, or we're gonna move forward, or we're gonna stay in the past about it. Like, what are we doing here? And I agree with that. Like, that's just some hoe ass shit. Like, bitch, are we gonna do it or are we not? Like, that's just childish to me. It really is. Anywho, Marlo walks Nene off, but they soon come back because Marlo's like, well, I still have to address this bitch about my event. I don't know. It just seems like she doesn't want to hear the apology. Ken, she ignored Nene yet again. I love Candy and Portia clearing it up when they were basically like, look, we're not going to keep talking about this. We're not about to keep going with it. Either yes or no, bitch. Either y'all going to be cool or y'all not going to kiki. Like, god damn. And I agree. Like, I love Portia and Candy for that. Like, come on. Can somebody nip this stupid ass shit in the bud? Period. Anywho. Marlo wants to give Kenya the crown, and Marlo pretty much lets Kenya know that she wants an apology for ruining her event. Ken wasn't having it. She was like, girl, you have always been nasty and mean to me ever since, you know, we fell out. You know, the mother come in when, you know, we all know that Marlo said that the person's own mom that want to be involved with him. You know, like being mean, trying to get under Kenya's thing. So, you know, Kenya feels a way about that. And she's just like, bitch, I don't fuck with you. So, whatever. You shade me, I shade your event. And, you know, Marlo, you know, she was like being a little shady, like telling her, oh, you're an actress, or you're this, or you're that. Ken then gives Marlo a bullshit ass apology. And that's what I think pissed Marlo off and made Marlo start picking, because girl, you gonna give me this weak-ass apology? Like, this was my business event. This was for business, bitch. And then you get up here and you cry and you do this and you do that every day, all day, over your motherfucking event. I mean, over your business when you thought Tanya was coming for you and what you got going. Like, be one way. And that's just truth. That's just facts, period. What I'm noticing about Ken is Ken can dish it, but Ken cannot take it like a lot of other people in this world. And it's so tragic. I don't know. Then when Marlo's trying to, you know, give her reads, then Ken gets up and walks away. And you mad at the actress come in and Candy goes after her. And Candy's like, girl, what's going on? Like, you're the queen of saying you can deal with everything. And Nene been going off on you and you still stuck around. So why would Marlo say one little thing about you being an actress, you just run away? I see, and we give Candy a lot of flack for always kissing Kenya's ass, taking up for Kenya and this, that, and third. But in this instance, Candy was holding it down and letting Kenya know, bitch, you doing too much. Like, you do this, you do that, you say this, you say that. Like, no. Sit there and handle your shit. Sit there and deal with your shit, period. And Kenya pulling away from Candy and leave me alone. And I'm going through so much. My life, my marriage. Like, girl, oh, well, other people was going through shit and nobody gave, I mean, you didn't give nobody else a goddamn thing. Hell, you tripping from the fall and break your ankle, you're breaking down, etc. Like, nobody cares. Next morning, they have breakfast flow. Tanya is gorgeous here when she's talking to Portia and Nene. I love all of the colors. I love the color of her dress. I love her fabulous earrings. I think Tanya looks absolutely beautiful. Cynthia, Candy, and Ken, they're talking. I like Candy's look right here. Her simple little dress is giving me very much Jen and Evelyn from Basketball Wives Miami, like the beginning of time. I love that look. It's just simple and sexy. I love to see a woman in a sundress and it's just fitting the curves. Like, yes, bitch, go off. AWF, go off. Period. So anyways, I don't know. I'm loving the fact that everybody looks refreshed this next morning except for Portia. Everybody pretty much looks like they got some good rest, woke up, and it's time to gag. But both groups, they pretty much just discussed what happened. I totally agree with Portia when she's like, you don't talk about your friends' businesses, and the fact that Kenya was reaching with the whole Buffalo comment. And it's just like, okay, girl, the bitch wasn't calling your baby a buffalo. She done apologize. Either you're going to accept it or you're not. Then you go over there. And you and Ken, then you just break down, you're my sister to Cynthia, and oh, this, that, and third. But to me, that's a little bit more serious. You talking about my business is something I'm putting my all into. So, I don't know. Cynthia and Kenya, they do have a weird friendship that's going on over there. I don't really know what that's about, what that's like, but I don't think that it's going to last. And that's just me being absolutely honest. Anywho, Cynthia lets Kenya know the real tea. You know that Nene was being genuine the first night. Kenya said no, she wasn't, because the first time she had to go off on me, she had the opportunity, she did it. Well, bitch, this bitch been standing next to olive branches like, what you want this hoe to do? Pull down your pants and kiss your funky ass? Oh, no, ma'am, honey. Oh, no, ma'am, Miss Honey Bunny. That's not gonna happen, Ken. What we need is Mr. Mark Trade Daily. We need him over here so he can reel Ken on in. Facts. Whatever, but she still didn't want to receive anything that Candy and Cynthia was saying. I do love how they're being real and genuine with Kenya in this moment. And like Candy told her, girl, people have moved on from worse. Okay? You ain't never been accused of motherfucking me rape, bitch. And if I didn't want to have that negative energy around Portia, so I had to get over it. I was forced to get over it. So Kenya, girl, stop holding on to this beef. Like Nene keeps saying, bitch, you just want to make sure that you have your seat next to Andy. And that's just what it boils down to. Because, girl, you could have been squashed and dead at this shit. And that is the honest to God truth, period. Yeah, that's just that. Next, it is the last day. So they get dressed and they get ready to go to a beachfront where they team up for games. The first game is a listening game. I really don't give a fuck about it. It was just funny to see Marlo and Cynthia moving like some goddamn grannies when somebody trying to tell y'all how to move and where to go. It was hilarious. I was DEAD. I love the second game where they had to, like, you know, lock up, back the bike and, you know, take the picture and go fill it up to the beach and then come back and pour it into the pitcher and get water and, you know, until it was full and have won. I thought that was a great game. I love Kenya's stomach, but I hated her swimsuit. Kenya's swimsuit bottoms looked like a pamper. Looked like the bitch was wearing a pamper. You could see the blow-up booty and the fake hips, according to Nene. I don't know, but you can totally see the blow-up booty. Nene and Portia is just a mess. They was just a key to watch. Nene falling, dragging, Portia dragging her. They're just so unathletic, so uncoordinated, just like me, and it was hilarious to watch. So the next night, they have a Greek goddess party where everyone's going to dress up as like a Greek goddess, and they're going to look good, they're going to have a good time, and they're going to, like, you know, be goddesses and just have a great night. Candy and Cynthia, they come up with this little acting skit and how Candy is going to portray Kenya and Cynthia is going to portray Nene, and they're going to try to, like, act out a Greek tragedy so that Kenya and Nene can have a conversation without having a conversation. I don't know. I just thought that this was childish and messy on Candy's part. However, this is a show. You got to do what you got to do. They eat once they get to the goddess party. I love Cynthia and Nene's looks. I just think the performance is just the overall way to be messy. But I guess it could be fun. It looked like Kenya was going to laugh. You know, Cynthia was excited to be portraying Nene. And even when Candy and Cynthia were rehearsing, you know, Candy was saying little things like, well, make sure you get Nene points out. We don't want her to seem like, you know, we just Kenya's friends and we doing this and we doing that. So I totally get that. But Nene was not here for it. And she got up, went off on production, which I thought was nasty and tired and through. Like, Nene, sit your big ass down and laugh and gag. Like, you don't want to sit up here and let, like, people act you out. But I guess you're thinking, like, okay, these are her friends and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, Nene, nobody really gives a fuck. All you big, oversized, grown horrors need to get over yourselves. And, you know, it's childish. I'm so ready to get through the rest of this season. We all know Andy got the corona, so who knows when the reunion will be, but I am sitting on ready for it. I just think that Nene is just so annoying, and, you know, that was pretty much the last night. They weren't able to get anything accomplished or, you know, say about Candy, like, I didn't mean for it to make anybody mad. But anywho, that's my review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 19. I want you guys to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, cut your goddamn notifications on. I love my maniacs. I love you guys. Keep being crazy. Keep being your own goddamn self, period. Fuck a hating asshole. Fuck a bitch who was a fan and now they want to be a foe. Either or what it is. Okay, guys. I'm out. Peace.